here we have Godzilla 1966, I want to say. Is this the 66 or the 65? I'm kind of losing myself here. Too many of them. Yeah, 66.
There he is. So which movie was that?
This is when he fought the sea monster.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
Ebira.
Yeah.
So this figure, you can move the arms and legs.
Yeah.
Again, very...
Looks like he's ready to eat the sea monster.
Yeah, he is. I think it looks great again. Like, I think Bandai's doing a great job. Like, this is way before X Plus. So, like, before X Plus came out, you can definitely see the amount of detail they put in for a 6-inch figure, let alone.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's very neat to see all this. Like, this is, before the high-end items came into play. So just for something that, you would think that would only cost like $10 to $20, like, they did a really great job sculpt-wise to bring Godzilla 66 to, from outside of the screen to something that's tangible.
Yeah. So this is the part of the three-toe era.
The free-toe era and no ears.
No ears, yeah.
The Showa era.
Yeah.
The 66 is another Godzilla that doesn't get too many items made out of representation, so it's very neat to include the 66 in the 50th memorial box. All right, we have Godzilla 62, King Goju. This is another new sculpt, 6-inch 62 Godzilla. Again, they did not have this as a standard figure. I think I had this in the box too long. He looks like he got bent a little bit. But he can move his arms, he can move his legs, and his tail is fixed again. I think this must be a memorial box thing. They like to fix the tails. But I think, got a really good shape of the 62. Nice expression on the face. You have yellow eyes. You have, it looks like painted tongue and teeth. They did do some shading on the claws. And they picked a pretty good olive green, just to kind of give it some color on the shelf.
Yep.
Yeah, another fan favorite. This is one of the favorite suits out there. You see a lot of 62 products, and I think this was a very good one to have.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Yep. We have Gigan.
There you go.
This is the black version. This is a throwback to the 8-inch Gigan figure that was released in, I want to say, 89. I might be wrong. I have to double check. But yes, Gigan is a fan favorite kaiju. They picked the black color. I think it's just a throwback to the original Bandai Gigan. The original Bandai Gigan, the sculpt-wise was very off, and I think the 6-inch sculpt was pretty spot on at the time. The 8-inch only had 2 rows of wings for some reason, and the shape of the face looked very weird. So I think this sculpt here looks much more like the Gigan from the movie. You do have the 3 rows of wings. You do have the I don't know what they call them, tusks. You have the red visor.
Yeah.
The claws, and just like the standard release, you can move the legs and arms.
Yeah.
It'll be cool if we can get a Gigan that you can move the buzzsaw, but so far I haven't seen one.
Yeah, he's always Oh yeah, he's very pointy Gigan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yep, for something that's sharp or should be sharp, he's actually very soft, so you won't lose your eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, very very cool. Gold shade and black with the red visor.
Yep.
All right, so we have Fire Rodan, or actually just Rodan.
Rodan.
Because the original release, this is the Gigan was a repaint, and this Rodan is also a repaint. So the original figure was Fire Rodan, and I guess they wanted to do something different. They actually painted the brown version, which is just a regular Rodan from 1993. So you can see that he hasn't got his powered up red color or pink color yet. This was the initial fight with Godzilla fighting for the egg on which island was it? Starts with A, I think. I'm losing my Godzilla trivia, but yes, there was the egg that was glowing, which was baby Godzilla, and Rodan. It was calling to Rodan and also Godzilla at the same time. So that's fight scene. Rodan was flying around and fighting with Godzilla to get the egg.
Yeah.
Rodan lost, and then later on in the movie, he powered up and got his fire form and got his fire beam. But before that, he was just regular Rodan, nice and brown, like the traditional Rodan. But very cool, paint on the chest and on the underside of the wings. Black eyes, gray beak, and horns. So a very good representation of Rodan 1993. And again, you don't get too many normal Rodans in 1993. You usually get the Fire Rodan version. Again, very, very cool choice for a repaint. Alright, we have Black Mechagodzilla.
Yay.
So,
yeah, I remember we looked at him not too long ago.
So yeah,
because Diamond Select Toys also made a black Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, so Diamond Select Toys did I want to say a throwback to this Bandai figure. They made a Shadow Vidimate for their, was it Halloween exclusive?
Yep.
And so way back in I think 1998, I want to say, they had the Godzilla Island, I think, TV show or something, where they used Bandai toys, like a 2 or 3 minute show with Bandai toys, and one of the monsters was a black Mechagodzilla. So this was the first time that they actually made Mechagodzilla, the 70s version, in black. To kind of like a throwback to that character in the TV show. This is actually Mechagodzilla 2. So what the neat thing is, they actually colored the MG2. They did add some color to the ear and eyes, and I believe the tongue as well.
Yep.
And you can also see in the chest area where they actually did have some dark charcoal around it, so it's not just fully black, so you do have some shading.
Yep.
So very, very cool. I've always liked the design of the original Showa Mechagodzilla, so having a variant of a repaint in black is kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so next we have Godzilla 1994, the Heisei Godzilla. This is a repaint or a reissue. I believe it's exactly the same. They made the spines a little more gray, I think. Let me check the tail. Yep, it's fixed, so that's how you can tell it apart. Fixed tail for the memorial box. Legs move, arms move, and head moves. Tons and tons of figures for the Heisei era. This was a very popular design and is probably considered the official Godzilla design. As you see, they've made a full 1-to-1 scale Godzilla head on top of a hotel in Tokyo.
Oh yeah,
in Shinjuku.
Yeah, and he does have 4 toes.
Yep.
And little ears.
Little pointy ears. So return of the 4-toe era. Started with the 84 actually. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
So the Heisei brought back the 4 toes and the pointy ears.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Yep, lots of rows of spines and a very long tail.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. So this came out. So yes, so the memorial box that was 2004.
2004, yeah.